Hi there! In this video I'll be showing you the disembarkation process as we leave Queen Anne and arrive in Hamburg. I'll be showing you what it's like to leave the ship, where to find your suitcase, and then take you on a couple of options for the public transport system to get into the centre of town. Follow me along and I'll take you with me. This is my ticket. Moin! Guten Morgen nach Hamburg, or Guten Morgen auf Hamburg. We've arrived. It's about 10 to 7 in the morning, or 7 o'clock. Where are we? I should have done this beforehand. It's 5 to 7 and we've just arrived in Hamburg. I've just been watching the dock workers work really hard with these incredibly chunky ropes to get attached and make sure that the ship is docked properly. They're still in the process of doing a couple of bits now, but I just wanted to say good morning and welcome you to Germany. It's the first time I've ever been to Germany on a cruise or anything like that. The last time I went to Aachen, which was near Cologne in Germany, and that was when I was a teenager in school. So this is the first proper trip to Germany. So I'm only here for the day. So this is going to be an adventure. It looks gorgeous already in the background, and the misty morning we've got here this morning. But I hope that means it's going to be a really gorgeous and warm day. First up is breakfast, and then leave the cabin, and then go to my disembarkation point, which for me is the Golden Lion. And I need to get off the ship at around about 9 o'clock. Not too bad. Happy with that. Right, I'll see you later. Good morning. Breakfast with a view. Morning. Righty, this is my last couple of minutes in my cabin. It's been very comfortable. The bed is very, very comfortable. The pillows are a bit floofy, if that's the right word for my liking. I prefer firmer pillows, but I didn't ask for anything different because they were more comfortable enough for my stay. And I received my last my onboard account. This was waiting for me outside with a slip just inside there, just showing that all I've paid this trip is the gratuities, which get added on automatically. I've paid $34 for that for 2 nights, so they'll add up quick if you are on a longer journey. I don't know if it says non-refundable, but yeah, it's basically the gratuities that get added on. It's quite a common thing. When you've got so many members of staff, you pay one figure. You don't tip as you go, kind of thing. You pay one figure, and that gets shared out amongst the waiters and the other the cabin stewards, etc. So that's how they do it on board. It's just added to your account at the end, and they just take it using the pre-authorised card that you've already given. So it keeps it nice and simple. Right, I've had breakfast. I've watched the ship dock. That was great. I'm so glad I set my alarm early so that I could get out on deck 9. So I was able to see that happen. We weren't fully docked yet. We were in the right spot, but we just had to get over to the dock. So that was lovely. And and dressed, ready, and I'm heading out to Hamburg shortly. My departure time isn't until 9, but I need to get out of this room and get any last minute footage, and then I'll head out to Hamburg. So, see you in a bit. Bye bye, cabin 5095. It's been lovely. So, last few moments on board ship. I'm sat in the Golden Lion just waiting for my number to be called so I can disembark. They do it in stages because trying to get 3,000 people off all in one go just wouldn't, no. So what they do is they assign you either a colour and a number, which staggers the people that can get off. So anyone who's got an organised tour, they'll be in a group together. Anyone who's disembarking for good, they will have a different number, things like that. And I was purple 6, so I'm just waiting to be called. It's just after 9 a.m. I was asked to be here at 9, and it's just after 9 a.m. So we'll see, it won't be long. Okay, that's it. The purple 6 has been called, so I'm on the move. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi. Is it cruise card on there?
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, that's easy. So on the gangway. Morning. Off the ship, and then now heading through towards security to enter Germany. That's the luggage hall. Just having the dogs. There's a dog down there doing its work. And that's really lovely to see. So we were asked to meet up and be off the ship at 9 a.m. It's now 9:17 and I've been off the ship for a few minutes taking pictures and stuff, so it's not that bad. There was just an announcement on the PA system on the ship to apologise for delay, but that's not much of a delay. That's fine. I'm about to go downstairs to the security officers. And these are the bags. So all you do, once your bag has been picked up from your room, they will transport it off the ship and line it up in areas. Right. Security's next, so off we go. morgen. Dankeschön. Okay. Oh, that's useful to know. As soon as you come out of the passport control, we've got some toilets over here. That's useful. Okay, so I need to go to purple 3. That's purple 3. Put the documents away. Purple 5. Purple 6. There you are. Marvellous. Right. That's me. Right, off we go. So anyone getting a taxi would go out there to meet the taxis, but I'm not. I'm going on the bus, on the boat, I'm hoping. So, I have quite a walk ahead of me. So the tours are invited to go this way. The taxis and local pickup is here, and then shuttle buses down there. I have none of the above. So I've just come away from the cruise ship and I'm headed towards the ferry. Well, it's not a ferry, it's kind of a water taxi. You turn left out of the terminal building and just keep walking straight. The path is nice and flat, paving stones, as you can see, but it's quite flat. My suitcase is running along quite nicely on it without too much trouble. And then when we get to this roundabout, we have to turn left. It's definitely the quickest way. Going that way. But you do take your life in your hands with this level of traffic. This is the correct pedestrian way. There is no signage at all. I think if we head down here, I think this is right, based on the map. Go down this pathway, go underneath the bridge. We'll get there. From my understanding, there's ferries around every 20 minutes that come here, something like that. So I need to go down and get a ticket. My suitcase is very eager. Okay, so here's the ticket machine. You can buy all sorts of different tickets, but as long as you have currency, which I don't, so I'm going to try and buy it online.
Zurückbleiben bitte. Catch ticket. Ferry, and I was given an example of a ticket for the ferry, which is this one here. It's a single journey. I didn't actually use it. I've actually bought a day ticket. However, when I got on the ferry, the water taxi, they didn't ask to see anything, so that was interesting. I met a lovely couple, Scott, and I can't remember the lady's name. Oh my goodness, she was so lovely. I was chatting to her, which is probably why I haven't got a huge amount of footage, because I really must stop doing that. I really must get on with the YouTube thing. Off the ferry. This one here, this is the Lion King ferry, number 73. That was so easy to get on board. Have a sit down. And I've just taken the boat on the River Elbe. And now I'm going up the steps. Watch the ferry go back again. So that's the ferry that will take you over to the musical theatre, which is over there, which is currently showing The Lion King. It's over that way. And then it will go back to the cruise terminal and then one more spot beyond that. But for me, I'm heading into Hamburg, so that is this way. This is so nice. The weather could not be any better. This is glorious. Right, so for me, I need to head to the train station, to the U-Bahn or the S-Bahn. I think I'll go that way. Turns out I don't think that was right. I'm going to go to the other Landingsbrücken, which station, which has got the S train, which I think is actually the one I want, which is down this way. Wow, this looks amazing. Look at that. Happy accident. Oh, this smells right. This smells like an underground. going to use the lift this time purely because I got my suitcase, but most of the time I think I'll walk. This lift hopefully has got the word start written on it there, because that's down like a normal lift, but this one's helpfully got start written on there. Oh, it's like a little funicular railway. It's actually going sideways. Following the staircase, that's cool. I thought it was just a lift, it was going to go down. Okay, I like that quite a lot.
S3 bis Neugraben.
S3 to Neugraben.
U4 sowie zu den Alsterschiffen und zum Rathaus. Ausstieg links.
Next stop, Jungfernstieg. Please exit here for Ulster boat trips and Town Hall. Doors will open on the left. S3 to Neugraben.
No, mind the gap. Goodness. That was my first S-train or underground experience, so that'll be good. That's alright. It was so quick, so quiet. Okay, I think I need to go up to the main hall. So let's give that a go. According to this sign up here, hopefully you can see that. It's a little bit more tricky when the camera's strapped to me. But according to this sign here, it looks like there's a luggage, there's a suitcase thing and a key. So let's go this way. Let's see if I can find that, follow that symbol. Aha, here we go. So I'm right next to Coochies. Looks like Coochies. That looks really nice, really, really yummy. And Mr. Clow. So near platform number 1. And this is a spot where I can leave my luggage, which hopefully I'll be able to do in a moment. Okay, that's a shame. All the lockers are full. So I need to head to the other end of the platform. I think, if memory serves, somewhere around platform 13, 14, there's another luggage locker. So I'm going to head there and see if that's true. I'm currently outside platform 13, 14 on the far end of where I came in, and there is the luggage locker. So I've got a machine and I can actually use a card. Fantastic. Okay, 0 to 4. This one's a bit more expensive. So 0 to 4 hours is €6. But then 4 to 24 hours is an additional 2, so that's €8 in all. That's still not that bad at all, is it? Ticket, if you lose your ticket, it's €15. So that's not too bad. Okay, what you do is you put your luggage in here. Hold it shut. And then you pay €6. Approved, and then it's printing my ticket. And then I expect when I come back I'll have to pay an additional fee in order to get the luggage back out. So I am in 2312. And this is my ticket. Keep this safe. Well, that felt like more of an ordeal than it needed to be. I'm in full tourist mode, can you tell? It's really, really warm and really sunny here, so I've found a shady spot that looks quite nice. Yes, so I've dropped off my suitcase. Again, like I say, that felt like more of an ordeal than it needed to be. The central station, I imagine much like many cities, the amount of sort of beggars on the street, and I had a guy randomly come up to me and I think he was asking for money, but you know, keine Deutsch, no German, seemed to make him go away, so that was nice. But yeah, and then to go to the first luggage spot and there wasn't anywhere to drop off was annoying, but thankfully I'd seen a video before I came, and thanks YouTube, I saw a video before I came and it said that there was another one down, and actually better for me, down near platforms 13, 14 in Central Station, so that was so much easier, and I was able to use a card as well. The other one demanded coins, so that's annoying. How many people carry coins these days? It's a bit daft. Anyway, it was more expensive, but I don't care. I don't care. I was able to drop my luggage off really easily. I've got my ticket, so I can go and collect it later on, and that will cost me €8 for the whole day for them to look after my suitcase. So that's good. I'll be back there later. The food hall, it's an enormous food hall down there. There's so many different like bakeries and Asian food as well. There's loads of it. There's a KFC. There's all sorts. But now I'm just going to have a wander around. I'm headed towards das Rathaus, which is the town hall, and seeing some churches, and then I'll get back to the waterfront and see what the waterfront has got to offer, and then it'll be, I think, getting some food and then back up this way and through the gardens, which will probably, at this time of year, will probably look absolutely gorgeous, so we'll see. But first, I'm just taking in the architecture. Let's turn that off. Just taking in the architecture and looking around, so I'll see you at the town hall.